Street 909 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Vera Komabach, aka Ice Cream Lady, who departed this life at the age of 92 years on Sunday, the 7th of November 2021 at the San Fernando General Hospital. She'll be lovingly remembered as the daughter of the late Imelda Thomas and Richard Hyacinth, wife of the late Jonathan Bramble, mother of Janice Laverne Nelson, Hollis Scott, Helen Bramble, and Fimba Patrick, deceased. Sister of Carmen Scott, deceased, Verna, Jean, Stella, Melancy, Leon, Peter, and Otto. Aunt of Cheryl, Derek, and many others. Cousin of Cynthia, Cicely, deceased, and many others. In-law of MacDonald Scott. Relatives of the Thomas, Hyacinth, and Komabach families. Friend of St. Louis, the Curtin, Alexander, Campbell, Gregory, and Fox families. The funeral service for the late Vera Komabach, aka Ice Cream Lady, will take place on Tuesday, the 16th of November 2021. Inquiries can be made at Elite Funeral Homes Limited at 648-3462.
And right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
So welcome back. As we get ready to take your calls, you can call us on 342-0081 and 466-5391. Those are the numbers to call. You can call me up, and guys, remember to be mindful of others, right? So the lines are now open. Hello. Good morning.
Morning, sir. Morning. Bruce, Dominic, good morning. You know, I have two things I want to ask for the people of Tobago. Now, Mr. Duke wants to get secession and go on his own. But then you also say you want to reduce the THA amount of employees that they have there, the THA staff. So if that is so, who or how is he going to get people to be employed other than the THC, when they're the substantial employer of the country? Remember, he ran Sandals. So does he think that now the same man that runs Sandals, from giving you all a little bit of independence in employment, in private employment, you think now Sandals, that he, the man who run them, is going to come back to deal with that? That's A. And B, Dominic, if the man say he wants to be prime minister, so who go? It ain't going to THA, right? So where Fally going and be? I want the people to be able to think about that. Will Fally be? If Duke is the prime minister there and they have no more THA, what will he be doing? Gentlemen, have a nice day.
Was they say deputy essential?
Guys, call me up 342-081-466-5391. Oh boy. Hey, so nobody calling, so play some parang then. Hey, ain't them only calling, man, playing some parang.
Where my Tobago callers? Where now tell it? Tobago on?
Yes, Tobago is on.
Okay.
All right, I said, caller, nice. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce and Dominic.
Morning.
Yes, we have a good batch of tyrants standing up on political podiums right through. And I want to be tyrant on the side, telling little jobs, just discussing the Prime Minister and disparaging too. Remember that Dr. Capildori was warning, he was telling the English government that tyranny can become enshrined on the altar of popular rule. Right? But when you have characters like Kamala and Duke, who doing so much injury and destruction in this country, you can't identify them as nothing other than tyrants, because they're destroying this country. Imagine you run a company and say, well, when you become Prime Minister, you will bring them back. This kind of tyrannical behavior we really don't need in this country, and the Bigonians ought to pay attention, because when Kamala came in, any person that looked like PNM, they fired. That should be ringing in their ears right through. Because Duke sit within that same cabal. He went out, he got and he was in Parliament under Kamala and them. You all remember that?
Yeah, he said there's a temporary senator under the UNC.
Remember Dr. Rowley said birds of a feather flock together. And they fly together also. The same kind of mischief they indulge in. People be warned. Take heed, these times are very serious times. And they have other people outside there waiting to come here and take over for us. Because they know a lot of us doing stupidness. Y'all have a good day.
Yeah, take care. 342-0081-466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Uncle Bruce, good morning. How you doing, man?
Hey, how you doing now, St. George? Are they cool?
Yes, I'm good, man. Yeah, Uncle Dominic, good to hear your voice. I didn't hear you Sunday. I don't know what went on. Yeah, but let me talk first, Uncle Dominic. I like how you spoke about this gentleman, because I did write something about it. Uncle, at 65 years, you know what COVID could do to people like us who are 65 and over. And you going and vote because of a beach not open for you to bathe. I am very, very sorry for you, my brother, because you don't care anything about your children, your grandchildren, and even your great-grand if you have any. I'm very, very, very sorry for you as a Tobagonian. What a shame. The gentleman that just called before this one day, when Mr. Watson, you become the Prime Minister, don't worry, Fali is going to be the Chief Secretary. Stupidness. So don't worry, that is what he said. Because he's pushing Fali to be the Chief Secretary now. So when he becomes the Prime Minister, he'll be the Chief Secretary. Stupidness. Right? Again, Uncle Dominic, I like how he spoke about Mr. Romain, because on his program that he does be with on a Monday evening, it was read, that same thing was read out, and he said he stand by every word. He stand by every word. Mr. Raj, you have been so unfair, so unjust, and brutal against Dr. Rowley. But don't worry, he's still your Prime Minister, and he will be the Prime Minister until when the Lord say he can't be the Prime Minister anymore. Why you don't leave Trinidad and Tobago and go and live in Barbados? You all just talk all kind of rubbish, and you all still have to say Prime Minister Dr. Rowley, no matter what you all do. And you all not leaving and go to the countries that you all are bad talking him and say this one. Why you don't go and live with Miss Maymouth, please? Come on. Tobago people, Mount St. George people, our candidate is Mr. Charles Adams. You all vote on December 6th. And I'm saying much, you all vote for Mr. Charles Adams and the rest of the PNM candidates to be in the House of Assembly the day after the 6th of December, because many of you all would come back and say, oh, we didn't know and we didn't know and we didn't hear this and we didn't think, and we give them a chance. Okay, you know what Fali said? Give us a chance, and if we fail, fire us. If you so want a chance, and within 4 years you're going to fail, why are you condemning PNM for 21 years? You understand? When you go there, you're supposed to stay there for the next 50 years. So come on.
Thank you, Monson George. Let's see. Paula, good morning.
Morning, good.
Morning.
Paul Money.
Hey, is he?
Morning, Sharon. Which part are you? I don't know long is this thing. I don't know. Bruce,
Oui.
Dominic, I'll call this morning
Yes,
to wish
sir.
my wife she listens to all right now. Happy birthday.
Yeah, man.
Alright? Yeah. So all I can do too, she didn't measure feeling. I'm not coming to see you for Dominic and Bruce. Wish you happy birthday.
Happy birthday to your lovely wife, my friend.
Indeed, we don't have the singer. We don't have the singer this morning to get ready rendition.
She said thanks.
Happy birthday to her.
But back onto the topic. But I just want to be good and to remember that all the promises the PDP making, the UNC made it before in 2010, and all let's see what happened. We pray, we beg, we all kind of thing to get them because we could not have the next 5 years. When that time came to an end for the UNC, the PP government, we all breathed a sigh of relief. All you remember that, Dominic? All you remember that, Bruce?
Yeah.
We all breathed a sigh of relief. All they don't make this again and for Watson do that derelict, that backslider. You understand? Don't make that mistake and put him in Tobago, you know, because all they will regret it. Listen, it have no time for regret. It's a small country, Trinidad and Tobago. It have no secession in this country from Tobago, leaving Trinidad. You understand? Watson, you can mad. Although don't make that mistake, don't regret what we did regret. Watch Kamala and them throw back this country so much years behind, all that thieving. You know, right now, if they didn't thief all them billions of dollars, we're like further advanced. All the things we suffering now, we will not be suffering because we have money in the treasury, but the thief. So people, Tobago, always do the right thing. Forget this ex gratia payment. Forget that. You understand? That is only mama gets them. You understand? Do it. Listen, the PNM all. You remember what one time Bruce and Dominic, the sea bridge was a problem? What happened now?
Mm-hmm.
You know them talking about it, right? We have that boats galore. Dr. Rowley, the Prime Minister, is fixing the problem in Tobago, wherever problem it had and wherever it have now. Keep our Prime Minister, keep Tobago, fly the PNM flag. You understand? Don't regret what we regret here from 2010 to 2015 Tobago. Please. You understand? I beg and all you. I always got my father that Tibigonian. I always grew up hearing that Tibigonians have brain, they have sense, they're bright. I always say that this is all the time to prove all yourself. Right? So all you do the right thing. Vote PNM. Great as the PNM and we shall prevail. I go on.
Yeah, man.
Happy birthday to my life.
And with that, guys, we get ready to go pay some bills, and we will be right back. So keep it locked to the Street 909 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy with Mr. Dominic, Romain, and Bruce Wayne, and we'll be right back. Keep it locked.
You got to click out on you, right?
I'll check and see.
All right.
Right.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. Open road songs we know, cruising to nowhere. Free your mind, just recline and go with the flow. Who needs a plan? Take my hand. Our stories will find us. My shiny caravan, there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you. My shiny caravan, there's nowhere that I'd rather be than any place with you.
Shandy Caravan, refreshed for life.
Welcome the Christmas holidays this year with quality and attractive furniture from Stylist Furniture Limited. 2 locations, 51 Rushwood Street, San Fernando, and 101 Crackness Village in Princestown. Select from a wide range of contemporary furniture to enhance your homes. Now open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call today, 652-2542. Season's greetings to all our customers and friends from Stylist Furniture Limited. Stylist Furniture Limited. For the style in you.
What is Apex? It is the pinnacle of high-performance vision through a lens. It's clarity, no matter what angle you look at. It's comfort, no matter what you do all day, every day. And it's customized, with every digital measurement your eyes require to see at their very best. Apex Digital Lenses by Value Optical, the ultimate lens design for your eyes. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Bring the songs, bring the laughter, bring the gifts, bring the partner, bring the rains, bring the coasters, bring the glass and the chasers. Christmas will be brighter when we all get together. Sharing plans and mixing flavors with the ones from Memphis to pour a drink and bring the joy. Raise a glass and bring the joy. Make a toast and bring the joy. Yeah, bring the joy with Angostura. Make this a Christmas like no other. Bring the joy with Angostura rums.
Hey, hush him out now, boy. Why you rush?
Is everything okay with Kyle?
Yeah, it's just his bad knee acting up again.
Hey, Kyle. Ooh, sounds like your knee is a royal pain in the ass. I fixed my knee and eliminated my joint pain using Himalaya Joint Care and Turmeric.
Of course, Himalaya Joint Care and Turmeric.
Joint Care and Turmeric from Himalaya, providing clinically studied supplements for over 85 years. Himalaya since 1930.
Something extraordinarily exciting is happening all over the country. The Multiplier X Effect. NLCB Scratch players have been extremely ecstatic as they can maximize their winnings up to 17.5 million in cash with the new multiplier trio of games.
Okay. For just $10, $20, and $50, play the trio of 10X, 20X, and 50X games for a chance to win your way to 17.5 million in cash and up to 45 chances to win.
The new multiplier trio. Play all three and multiply the excitement today. Players must be 18 years and older. Please play responsibly.
The Huddle Room reopens in partnership with Maracas Bake and Shock on Monday, October 18th. That's right, seaside flavor is in Central. Bake and Shock, aloo pies, kingfish, shrimp, and a daily menu of lunchtime favorites like stewed chicken, macaroni pie, curry chicken, pilau, and so much more. Follow the Huddle Room and taste Maracas on social media. Bake and Shock is served from 10 a.m. and lunches from 11 a.m. We'll see you and your taste buds on Monday. The Huddle Room and Maracas Bake and Shock, the best of both worlds.
Police, good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division? Yes, sir. I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries. Excuse me, sir? Is it true? You have batteries selling for $488? Yes. Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries. So I can buy a battery for $488? Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive. Which part? Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arabita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 60 Tools. Alright, thanks boss. Nah man. Granny, do you have $488 to lend, man?
After all the talk during the week, don't switch off on the weekend and keep it on the street. It's classic soca and classic kaiso when you're liming with the live wire on Saturdays from 5 to 7 p.m. only on the street 919 FM. Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Friday night, Sunday Ministry of Worship, Children Hour, and the Word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. and Friday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. all night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
We got this. I cannot wait for election morning. Tell them why. Tell them why. And dipping down to me elbow, darling. Yeah. So right now, let me fix up. Come on, now we link up. We don't spend, now we build up. Till Tobago as one. From the country that know the
December 6th, take no chance. Protect your future. Vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
The Street 91.9 FM brings you today's tips to improve your financial literacy. Improving your financial literacy is a never-ending endeavor that needs to be prioritized. As you work on improving your financial literacy, it's important to continue your momentum. Here are your tips. Pay attention to your fees. Understanding the fee structure and the amount you have been paying on a monthly or even annual basis in regards to fees associated with financial services is extremely important. Account service fees, annual financial planning service fees, investment account management fees, you name it. If you haven't reviewed and audited your fees yet, I recommend that you sit down and make this a priority. That was your financial tip brought to you by the Street 91.9 FM.
This is the Street 919 FM COVID-19 updates. In case you missed it, the latest COVID positive cases in TNT as of 14th November 2021 stands at new positive cases 345, total active cases 6,831, total recovered patients 53,578, total positive cases for COVID-19 as of March 2020 to present 62,267. Follow the Ministry of Health COVID-19 protocols. Wear your mask, sanitize, social distance, and avoid gatherings. A message from the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The EBC is justifying not using the Providence seat, which is the green seat here, because they don't want to fragment communities within that seat. What? Now one would ask, why did the EBC not go and create a seat here?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
You dance. Nobody lives there. Miss Maria, when you going this time? Miss Marcia, when you going with all them big box in my van? Oh God, Miss Vonette, all that cloth you're wearing. Other people never fit in the van, you know. Look, Miss Alicia, come and fight quattro. All the woman is trouble, boy.
So guys, welcome back. I have a bit of information for you before we go a step further. This Christmas, load up your sleigh with a home entertainment system from DirecTV. Simply purchase a prepaid kit, then activate and top up 30 days for your chance to win. Enter now and start dashing through the shows with DirecTV Prepaid. Do you know your legal rights? Do you have burning legal questions you always wanted the answers for? Then let's talk legal. Join us here on the Street 919 FM as we discuss legal information and administration at its finest every Monday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. and Thursdays from 10:05 a.m. to 10:35 a.m. as we discuss matters pertaining to you. Let's Talk Legal is brought to you by the L. Daniel and Associates Legal Administrative Firm. Let's Talk Legal, democratizing law. The L. Daniel and Associates, located on Taylor Street, Woodbrook. Our opening hours are from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Well, as soon as we reach Jane Monkey and then the beach, pass by, they go by, can take a rest for later.
The Huddle Room is now open in collaboration with Maracas Bacon Shack. That's right. Seaside flavor is in Central. Bacon Shack, aloo pies, kingfish, shrimps, and a daily menu of lunchtime favorites like stewed chicken, macaroni pie, curry chicken, pilau, and so much more. Follow the Huddle Room and State Maracas on social media. Bacon Shack is served from 10 a.m. and lunches from 11 a.m. See you and your taste buds at the Huddle Room and Maracas Bacon Shack, the best of both worlds. Also call 488-BAKE or 75-SHACK in Port of Spain area. Welcome the Christmas holidays this year with quality and attractive furniture from Stylus Furniture Limited. Our 2 locations, 51 Rushwood Street, San Fernando, and 101 Cragnish Village in Princestown. Select from a wide range of contemporary furniture to enhance your homes. Now open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call today at 652-2542. Season's greetings to all our customers and friends from Stylus Furniture Limited. Stylus Furniture Limited, for the style in you. Value Optical wishes to advise the public that all 13 branches will be open full-time to provide expert eye care services to you. All of our regular services are now available. For your safety, we continue to practice the established health and safety protocols, and we recommend that you make an appointment for all testing services. Please call us at 225-4865 or toll-free 800-2020 for all inquiries on opening hours, eye testing availability, and how we can assist your eye care needs. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
Well, I know some new amiga who will fight with Tushikasa to show me how.
For all your hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pets and pet supplies, gravel and sand, don't forget Power Master, Optima Vata and Megastar batteries starting from $488. And it's all at Johnny Q, number 15 Arpita Avenue, Woodbrook, and our new Johnny Q Superstore in Lowlands Mall, Tobago off Claude Noel Highway. Just call 63 Tools.
We have to say a prayer. Lost in the middle of nowhere. Me no phone reception. To call for direction. All because the driver is a Spanish born in sour.
So welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Mr. Romain.
Yes, sir. You have my clip loaded there?
Yeah, I see you send ma'am. Send ma as this something here.
Yes.
Let me see how I'm playing this. Right. Nice. I'm gonna get it ready. Right. So you tell me when you're ready.
Wait.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Good morning to Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to our Prime Minister. But you're not treating the country well. The most important thing that we're looking at is our beach. I that old man, 65 years old. And when the morning come, I don't want the sea bath. Because the reason why I don't want the sea bath is that old man. And the sea does every out. And people are really good like nobody in Trinidad and Tobago. It is for himself and himself alone. And also, I am giving gratitude to the Minister of National Security. Please, God, Rastafari, their work and me work. Forget about people because he's thinking this country and the galaxy. Thank you all very much.
Tell us what's your name, sir?
Emmanuel Archie from Delaphone, the East, Tobago East. And all the way for what we do and his people. Even though we are suffering, let us find out what we do.
I thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother.
You know, it's like the... Anyway, let that go there. Let that go there.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, loud and clear.
Yes, you know we're suffering. We suffer under what? Well, all right. No problem. Oh, that's a different kind of suffering.
That's
okay.
So sad and funny, eh, boy?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, brother, all right. I hear you.
I feel you, yeah.
Yeah, loud and clear, man. That's the way you feel.
Yeah. I don't know, as you say, if that's the way you feel, okay, no problem. If I want Watson and Tobago, please. Go ahead. We don't want to mention that. I'm going to take it.
Sure, right.
Come 2025, don't do that now. Don't do that now. Don't make it that after a significant portion of the population say we don't want Watson and we don't want the UNC. Or you come and get Watson 2 seats and then foist that on us. We don't want that, please. Okay? If all the alternative to that, if all wants a session, fine. But don't do that. Please. Okay? Tell all you. You can, Bruce, I buy a keg picture him. Forget the carry to the big one too. They can do light flambeau too. I do understand it, no? I don't.
So I guess because you can't go to the beach, you're basically suffering. Because that is suffering you're talking about, and the fact that you know, and I'm saying the health team understands the way in which this virus spreads, especially when people congregate, go to the beaches and stuff like that. You know, I guess they're making you suffer too by trying to keep you alive as you say, as an old man. I don't know now, boy.
If Papi so want salt water, Papi, go and buy a pigtail bucket, full it with water, buy 2 pounds of salt, throw in the bucket, mix it up, calabash. Salt water. I don't understand. Really? So what happened? So you feel when you put Watson on December 6th and on December 7th, Watson say the beach open? He don't have that authority. That authority still rests with the government of Trinidad and Tobago. Okay? There's still Trinidad and Tobago. So they give the PDP the vote on December 7th, Keith Rowley will still be the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, not Watson Duke.
Yeah, I don't understand. Okay? Boy. And then if Dr. Hines' prediction is on point, the beaches will be open for even longer period.
Yeah.
So then what you going to do? You're going to suffer on
Arab blue soap, that bucket of water, Papi?
Nah, man.
And you say Arab blue soap?
I'm looking
for blue.
I'm looking for Uncle Day, man. I'm looking for him there, man.
Yeah, but Bruce, unfortunately, there are a lot of other people like him who think in that same way. The beach,
Dominic.
The beach, Papi.
I need to tell you this, and I need to code it as best as possible because, as you know, we don't talk certain talk. So now, mind you, I ain't ashamed to say this family. Well, ashamed to a point, but this family of mine, right?
Right.
So while I was passing in front of them, and I wouldn't say where, I overheard them on the phone talking to somebody. I mind my business, I'm going on the road, but I hearing them. And they're telling this individual that if they do that, and you know what that are talking about,
yes,
then after a certain period of time, there wouldn't be no more. I'm talking in code here.
Right.
And when that happens, they, quote unquote, going to come and take the house. And it was at that point I stopped in my tracks, turned around to make sure that was my family talking. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? No, I went home. And I say, you know, Pop's home there. He in high spirits now, you know, because he getting to move around on you and thing. I say, let me not tell Mom. Let me tell Pops. Right. Let me see if I and Pops go have a laugh out of this.
Right.
But a little bit again and he killed my father with laughter, you know. Because he and I can't believe what I telling him.
Right.
So you see, sometimes we hear things and we don't want to believe. That is what we hear. But Dominic, some of the reasons that persons give for the way they feel about different things is amazing. And I remember saying the other day that when you come and you check the majority of the people that have an issue with Dr. Rowley, when you check when you go deep and you dig deep, because the PNM give them something they probably wanted and didn't get. They probably didn't know why, or they assuming why they did not get it. So with that now is grouse, is this, is that, is the other. You cannot tell me that you are not seeing the performance, and not because I am PNM. Come on, get Jackie Jacket now. You're not seeing the performance at the party? Really? You're not seeing the performance? Nah, man. Don't do that.
I tell you, there are people who sit against the PNM because they didn't like how Dr. Rowley shake their hand. They find they should get a hug. So everybody will know that I know me and keep good.
Boy, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But maybe because of this platform where I am, as a DJ, I still do. Not it's just me in my most modest. There are entertainers that I like. But then again, everybody reacts differently to the things that they like. And over the years, I get to learn and understand that. Because whereas somebody may pass and they may see you, Dominic, and say, oh, Dominic, and as well, and they're so excited that they finally get to meet Dominic in person. And years ago, before I reached in this area here, I didn't understand that. I really didn't understand. But then again now, coming into this platform, getting to know more people, you're doing things, and then when you talk in the morning, people listen to you, and you get to understand how people really feel about you, and it's a good thing. It's a really good thing. But I can't hate just for hating's sake. I can't do that. I dislike what the opposition is doing because as far as I learn, the opposition is really supposed to... Yes, the government's supposed to have the best interest of the people, and the opposition is supposed to have the best interest of the people with the decisions that the government make. Dominic, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong or no?
No, you're on the right track.
So, what the opposition really doing, boy?
They want back the treasury.
Well, they can't have it. So go and sell somewhere else. Ole had the country at a time when Ole could have done so much more than just, you know what?
Yes.
Let me be real. Ole had the country. I was like, okay, well, we have a female prime minister. Cool. Let's see what she does. Every time you started, well, I was advised. And I was advised. So you don't know nothing going on?
Nope.
And I'm supposed to go and vote back for that?
Yes. 5-day weekends. Remember back then she was younger. 2025 she'll be 70-something. There'll be 7-day weekends. She done can't stand up already. Right? Sitting down for meetings and so on.
Then
her speech is slurred.
Mr. Loud, and figures that everything to get people to do, he has to rah. I remember Miss Jennifer Baptiste Primus. Dominic, I cannot say on the radio, but I admire that woman. When I watched the things that she was, and I didn't understand labor at the time. I mean, really, Dominic, I didn't have a clue what going on, what this whole thing. All I know is my mother in PSA.
Right.
My mother liking herself in PSA. And that is all I knew. And I said, but look at how this woman carrying on this organization and everything on point. Yes, you would have your little who are against you, that will always come because he or she want to lead or they find you shouldn't lead. But generally, when I started to pay attention to this, like, this woman is a boss. Then boom, the reins hand over to the big man. I say, okay, well, if it go over to the big man here now, he understand what was going on here before. So he had to be on point here now. Really, partner, boy?
Biggest con job ever.
Really, boy? And then persons want to watch me in my face and tell me they died the way to go? Nah, you have to be mad. Dominic, if you have to be representing me, I'm not coming to you disrespectful when I find my representation is poor, but I will come to you very concerned to find out, what is going on, brother man?
Yeah.
100 of the very best coming out of my salary to go in this organization to, for my best interests. What's going on? What really going on?
He's still looking at 2013 salaries, but he's the greatest trade unionist ever.
Man,
better than Butler. And Watson is the best thing that ever happened to the trade union movement in this country. But 8 years now, you can't get your, yes, in 2013, Watson, he was the man who took 5% and whined to the side. Watson, you remember that? And you're the greatest. And them other guys who held out ended up getting more, but you're the greatest. The GOAT, as they say. Watson.
Really the GOAT.
Yes. I find it very disturbing, Bruce, that persons who work in the PSA are able to establish definitively, tell the population, what is the salary of the president of the PSA, right? Is it that Mr. Duke has the power to determine his salary on his own? So he can just wake up one morning and say, I want $100,000 a month. And so so he playing God, God said, let there be light, and there was light. So he says, let it be 100,000, and that is the case. Isn't this supposed to be approved by the General Council or the Council of Delegates, or however it is? I don't know the thing, but I cannot believe that the president of the PSA can unilaterally decide his salary, right? Speaks to how things operate in the PSA, where Watson Duke is a law unto himself. I continue to maintain the man has no respect for structure. He has no respect for authority, which is why he would have done a live and said he's not going to go back to WASA because he's a boss. He's a boss, and he's not prepared to account to anybody. And after 12 years of accounting to himself, not even the General Council, not the Council of Delegates, whatever it is they call them, he is himself to himself. He answers to no one, which is why when I hear Farley talking that nonsense about when he is chief secretary, that Watson had to account to him, and if Watson don't do what he's supposed to do under this social contract, that he could sanction Watson Duke, I will say to Farley, you're talking absolute nonsense, right? Watson will beat you anyway. Anyway.
Ah, boy.
And who want to buy that janja, they could go ahead, but they're not fooling me. Not at all. This man has a custom having his way. He has a plan, right? And he's not going to let anybody mess up that plan. You understand? Not Farley, not Faith, nobody. If Farley feel that because he will have title of chief secretary, title, and he'll have that in name only. But the man who will be running the THA will be doing so from the office of the deputy chief secretary. You serve at his behest. Your party does not have a constitution, right, which gives you the power and the authority to remove him. It doesn't. So all the law of the party resides in him. That's his party. So if he do something that you don't like and you want to flex your muscle, as I said before, all he has to do is to gather the troops, call the other assemblymen, move a motion of no confidence in you and remove you as chief secretary and appoint some other puppet. Of course, by then the election would have been won. Yep. And because he knows that he is not attractive enough to the Tobago electorate to be appointed to be elected to chief secretary. Once the deed is done and he's inside, he could do whatever he wants, right? Okay, because he doesn't require the permission of the electorate once the vote is cast to then become chief secretary. But we'll see how things play out. It should be an interesting 4 years. Not saying that they're going to win, right? But it will be interesting, very interesting. Yeah.
So guys, you can call us up 342-00814665391. Ah boy. Never a dull moment. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, Bruce and Dominic.
Hey, Kingsley, morning.
Morning, sir. Yes, man. I'm so sad to see that after a month ago, in this month here, the opposition was calling for the SOE to lift. And we are seeing a two-tone opposition right through in this country. Because there was no on the platform, there was on the program. And that they know the election was taking place in Tobago, and they was calling for it. And now they get it. They said it's a political move. It's for a move for the election in Tobago. Why these opposition, they coming on the platform, and I do not know what they take it in the brain or in the mind, but there was no calling for the SOE to live. Or stop the SOE. People have to live. People have a workplace in the night time. People go to work in the night. It have people that live in the night. No, they split and play it around to tell this country, to tell this supporters, because only the supporters will believe them, and leave it there, we believe it only, and anybody who is supporting it, leave it there, we believe it. The only saying that to mislead the supporters and the sycophant UNC people, because I have the tape on them, I have the records. They was calling for the SOE. Go on the Douglas politics on even a week ago, 2 weeks ago, you're going to hear them calling for the SOE to stop the SOE making no sense. Why stop the SOE? It is people suffering. This, it is stopping the virus from spreading. No, the man said that come tomorrow, there'll be no more SOE again. You know these people, them have a problem with that. How to please the opposition? How to please Kamala Prasad, Bisasa? You cannot please them. You cannot please them. Because them measured anything they call for, and the government give them it. It's a turn it around and make it look like it is the opposite. So again, before I go, I support the SOE. Well, I'm asking the people of this country, be careful, continue doing what you're doing, wash your hands, wear your mask, and all them who protest, who planning to go out there and protest in the next coming weeks. I hope the deputy commissioner is ready, because the gathering of 10 is still in fact a law. The people who are going to bunch up and talk about revolution and put on black jersey and black pants, that is evil. That is very evil. And I hope they know that they could all want to go in Savannah and gather in 20 and in 40. I hope the police will be going up there and deal with them, because they cannot gather. They cannot have those sort of march around Savannah and all kind of madness. So again, the ICU bed is full out. We cannot handle our next third wave. This country cannot handle our next lockdown. It is up to we now, the people of this country, to prove the government wrong and save ourselves and protect ourselves, for the beach will be open back again. That's why I said, Dominic, I want people them understand. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Take care. Oh, boy. Caller, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay. So I'm actually seeing someone on Facebook here saying that this man got all the help from the PNM when his house was damaged by the mudslide that happened some years ago. He had to be relocated, and PNM paid that rent until he got back on his feet. Ah, boy. Something again, he might be wanted extra. You see? Same thing others be saying. Same thing others be saying. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Dominic.
Morning.
Morning. I just want to just give you all of the praise and the blessing and thank you again for bringing the truth to the people, to the education, right, of the PNM. I see on Facebook last night with Mr. Fali, but before I say so, on the day before election, right, the last rally day, right, players come out and give a speech and speak to what thing, right. So yesterday was nomination day. And I hear Mr. Fali saying that we have to accept the decisions of the result then on nomination day. As far as I know, that speech has come the last day for the rally, which is Saturday, right? So what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is Fali realized that the PDP is defeated. So you're going to hear just now, right, if they start already, how the PNL now bring the election or the EDC working with them then. Mark my word, that's what they come with. Let us continue the good work and then keep important there. People don't make a mistake. Don't make a mistake and do that. That's why I like what Dominic do this morning. He's showing all what the PNM has done and is still doing in Tobago. So people, although be careful. Thank you, have a good day, my brother.
Oh, boy. Caller, good morning.
A blessed morning, Bruce, Boss Wayne.
Morning.
All loyal listeners and Colin, Sharon, Felix, all one in live. I wonder if the government shook in the door. When I say that, Mr. Hines is saying by the end of the month, we could get about 1,000. That means people should be unruly and lawless and indisciplined and doing whatever they want, irresponsible behavior. And Mr. Hines is speaking about spiking in crime. I wonder if he's telling these people and them, look, let's get on lawless in Trinidad and Tobago as the state of emergency ways. I want them to know, please, people, let us be disciplined Trinidad and Tobago citizens. This will, I would like to see. I don't want to see no COVID cases 1,000. If you was watching, I don't want to see 2 and 3 and 4, 5 people dying a day by gunshot. No, that's not what I want to. That's not my vision for Trinidad and Tobago at all. I want to see us getting everything down. The criminality, let that come down. The COVID spike, people, safe distance, the washing of the hands, everything. Make sure that we do not congregate because COVID and the Delta are laughing all the time. Ha, 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 ha. As long as we see crowds. And this is what people don't realize. I hope that is the case. If they realize that is the case and they're doing it, it's spiteful business going on in Trinidad and Tobago. And Mr. Duke, I know you wouldn't address your situation. No. You have 2 situations. The one in PSA, the mismanagement of PSA money, and no, you ain't telling nobody in Tobago about that. And your supporters, they're blocking you from going to prison. Thank you very much, Dominic and Andrews.
Thank you. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce. Morning, my brother Dominic.
Morning.
You know what's going on now? Who is really the leader of the PA in Tobago? Because the only thing what things you cry to, right?
So it's most likely when we hearing somebody who leads a party like how you and the young lady in the meetings and she had in the meetings and things. You hearing nothing from Farley? All the promises will be going to do in the for Tobago. Who is from now? What's in Jocalo? Who is the leader? So, because I see Powerhouse, because it's my party, that's how you thinking now. Because it's my party, and I see the leader at this side, you just somebody who just put it as a face. You understand? You imagine the treatment that Farley is going to get on me, this man, if them happen to win the election. He wouldn't be able to make no decision just when. On the people at Tobago is seeing it, It doesn't show itself clear as day, you know. Look at the PSA. Oh, this man bring the PSA to a mess. When Miss Jennifer Baptiste was speaking about the PSA was heading places. They was educated on the PSA. Now, you're dumb like what? Because he take over. The PSA had some houses up right along Circular Road there with Dominic and Bruce. When Miss Jennifer Baptiste left there, remember we used to go up there for his brass or some festival, some party used to hold up there? Used to go up there, but I don't know if they purchased a lot of war agreement and they started to build them houses. Up to this day, since Jennifer Baptiste leave there, them thing is finished. You believe that?
It himself look like it's all going on again up there.
It's all one or two little Spanish and thing that'll be going in the property and thing and like some private person take over. Me don't know if the deal cut with them and that whole thing and that into a mess. And that was put PSA workers and other workers into them thing to have low cost. Well, it wasn't low cost apartments and housing, you know. That's what we was asking PSA to do for years going by. I mean, imagine this man running the PSA down to the ground, fighting the PSA. You ever hear fighting PSA office and all this kind of thing? Pushing people out, using this bad boy tactics with youngsters and all this kind of behavior. You ever hear that on me, Jennifer Baptiste? You never hear that on me? Look, all I know the people at they don't want to go that direction, let them go in. They don't have no. Just go come crying to me, I don't want to hear, Bruce. Anytime they start to cry, I don't want to hear them, Because when you start to treat them the way you have to treat them, then they go understand, You can't see something in the night time. You could never see it in the dark. When the daytime you see something, but in the night time you're still looking to see it and you can't see it. All they go ahead, do all they want, do something new. All they see things happen in Tobago. Look at the projects that are going on, fire station, police station, this, that. Roads improvement, people working. Sanders, we try to bring Sanders to Tobago to try to vitalize the what do you call it, the private sector. Mash up that. Then tell them, when I hear it, I go bring back this same thing, And that's all they want. And because what? Who only is a Trinidadian Bible? Or a Tobagonian Bible? And who are the best interests of the people at Tobago at that? Kamala the sister? Well, they really think so? Because who you go and join with? TNM? All the way. All they get exactly what they're looking for. How about best day, Bruce and Dominic?
Yeah, man. Let's make a prediction here, Dominic. And my prediction is PNM going to win by a landslide. Remember I say that? Not a damn seat for that. Yeah, not a damn seat for that. Yeah. not a seat. What you nigga say? I say that. Salt in the salt bucket. Then you go hear them talk about who rig and who ain't rig and what rig and which rig and how the rig and I rig and he rig and she rig. Remember to tell you that. What you nigga see? Ah, boy. Eh. Good morning, trolls. How are you doing today? All you alright?
They come out?
Yes, I one or two of them. They hiding these days, you know. Yeah, they hiding these days. Caller, good morning.
They do it.
Uncle Bruce, to me again. You see what you just said there?
Yeah.
I approved that 1.1 million times.
Yeah.
Landslide in the tail they get.
Correct is right.
No, serious. I predict 11 seats already. Yeah.
They ain't winning that at all.
No, we have a fight of 3 seats, which is the like 2 in the east and 1 in the western side. But you see just what they say there? Take it for, on the night of the 6th, you will rejoice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yes, definitely. All right. Yeah.
I think Google did send me a song. I wanted us to play it, you know. Let's see if I find it. Where is it here?
Let me say good morning to all of the folks on social media. Let me see what we have there.
Is this
one? We tend to leave them out. And Tyrone Ortiz, Deish Romain, Helen Ross, Diane Payne, Sean Charles, Claudette Alexander, Jeanette, I see Jeanette is on. Anne-Marie Drakes, Patrick Romano, Steve Henry, Anna Sisnet, Hugh Bridgman, Juanita Nesbitt, Carice, Bobo Felix, all right, Mr. Max Time. Yes, so good morning to all of you, Anne-Marie, Arthur, morning. Thank you for choosing the Street 919, because, you know, there are other people who claim to be the #1 morning talk show, the most influential name in talk radio, right?
They will come for you. I see I have some.
I9 nothing.
Hey, 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 hey. I cannot wait for election morning. I dipping down to me elbow, darling. From Slayside to Canaan, we're making it through this moment. You are the reason. Higher than higher heights is our limit. No, we ain't leaving. No one behind, we will not desert you. Come on, protect the future. I know we can do this thing, yeah. So right now, now we feel something so. No bad vibes in the land. Because I ready me ready up for the task. Because I ready to pump, ready to wear, ready to vote, ready to make me name, only ready to fight hard and be a part of the fire, the energy, a positive energy. This side of fire, this side of energy, a positive energy, and they cannot damage it. Turn it up. Turn on the bass line, so. Squeeze.
Remember, I predicted.
This election was like war among them party. When I was more than sure they win already. Husky Phillips said, tell them that's the last of P&M. But when the rest complete, is he who end up without a seat. Not a damn seat for them. Hey! E-R-X again. It's paramount.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, don't play. Organize yourself. Let me go. Christmas on the
Guys, we almost close. I see I have a phone call here. Let me see. Caller, good morning.
Yeah, morning again, Bruce.
Morning.
Teach for them.
Yeah, man.
Not a damn teach for them. You know what I'm saying, yeah? And rocket up here in Tobago. And here what is the first female chief secretary in Trinidad and Tobago, Miss Tracy David Celestine. Thank you very much, Bruce and the police.
Yeah, man.
We are eating nothing that's smelling so. What's smelling so? I don't know. Eating nothing that's smelling so.
So, guys, the daily word for today is healing. I claim holiness and I am healed. John's Gospel tells the story of a man paralyzed for 38 years who waits for a healing miracle by a pool outside the Jerusalem temple. When Jesus asks whether he wants to be healed, the man says neither yes nor no, but instead explains how difficult it is for him to make his way to the pool's healing waters. Jesus, seeing the truth of wholeness, even though the man is expressing hopelessness, commands him to stand up and walk. And the man walks. The indwelling Christ presence invites me to look beyond illness and embrace the healing energy that is always quickening every cell of my body. I think and speak life-affirming words. I see my body radiant with the life of God. I say yes to wholeness, and I am healed. When Jesus saw him lying there and knew that he had been there for a long time, he said to him, "Do you want to be made well?" John 5:6. So, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Once again,
before we go, let me just extend belated birthday greetings to one of our other listeners, Mr. Daniel Knight. I think he celebrated his birthday yesterday or day before, something like that. And also Trisha Ratan Singh. And I'm also extending birthday greetings in advance to Morning Angie. Right.
She says she don't want it, so. And she Dominic wouldn't be here tomorrow, though.
Well, I feel that I sent me the link, so I'll come on just for that.
Yeah, I feel so. I'll do that. Oh gosh, guys, we out of here. It was a pleasure. So, Dominic, as we say.
Yes, sir. Ciao.
Later, guys.
Hey! E-R-X. Bonga S again. It's param time. Jamie, don't play. Organize yourself. Let me go. Christmas on the junction. We hitting my brethren up around. But when we reach when he wife cooking, and there's a funny smell we getting, but we drinking and we liming, we paranging and we dancing, we all talking and skyline. When he wife when she come out and say now it's time for dining, we eating nothing that's smelling so. We are eating nothing that's smelling so. What's smelling so? I don't know. Eating nothing that's smelling so. We are eating nothing that's smelling so. What's smelling so? I don't know. When I jump up, say like he have bad luck because he get hiccup and the thing it won't stop. I tell him don't get frightened. Boy just don't think nothing. When we reach by the next neighbor, when we will eat something. We are eating nothing that's smelling so. We are eating nothing that's smelling so. smelling so. Me eating nothing that's smelling so. What's smelling so? I don't know. GQ howling because he belly growling. He say he ain't eaten nothing since 12 o'clock this morning. But the smell compelling. And there is
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 91.